Hello YouTube. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm outside with nature and the sun's kind of moving, so I'm gonna try to cover it. But anyways, okay, so first things first. I started my day off not very great. I was just like at home, whatever, doom scrolling and stuff, and that is something that I try not to do or just try to do less of, but something that I still continue to do, even though I honestly don't even enjoy scrolling. If I'm being honest, I don't enjoy it. I'm just addicted to it for whatever reason. And it dawned on me that scrolling is completely optional. Like, I don't have to do this. If I'm miserable just at home on my phone, I don't enjoy doing it, so why am I doing it? I was like, you know what, maybe I should go outside. So here we are, we're outside, and I started journaling, and I started thinking, and I started wondering. Couldn't help but wonder. But I really let my thoughts affect me so much, and even though I try not to, and even though I'm kind of aware, I'm like, if I think this way, I will feel a certain way, and that will lead my external world to be brighter and more positive, you know? Like, if I think positively, then any inconvenience that comes my way kind of becomes a convenience, you know? But for some reason, sometimes I still have a hard time, like, of trying to, I have a hard time, like, not controlling my thoughts. I'm kind of a control freak when it comes to my thinking, or not control freak, wait, pause, hold on. I'm kind of a control freak in general, but when it comes to my thinking, that's where I feel like I need to control it more, or improve it more, or just like, flip it and reverse it, you know? Like, if I'm thinking, oh my gosh, like, I'm so, like, annoyed right now, and like, why is this and that, and like, I don't have this, I don't have that. Instead, I just want to flip and be like, okay, like, I feel this way right now, but it's okay, like, I'm gonna be okay because I'm just very grateful for this, I'm very grateful for that, you know? That's what I mean. Trying to, like, control's like the wrong word here, but anyways. But I let my thoughts affect me so much that sometimes it kind of really ruins my day and my mood and affects everything else. And I just watched The Secret yesterday, the movie, and they were talking about that, and I really was like, because I have been there before where I wake up and I list things that I'm grateful for, and I start feeling and vibrating on this frequency where I'm just like, nobody can stop me, nobody can touch me, but I feel like I need to get better at keeping that, or just focusing on that than focusing on my negative thoughts, because it's so easy to feed into your negative thoughts. But also, it's completely optional. Like, I don't have to do those. And when you flip it and reverse it, you know, reverse those negative thoughts, it really, like, changes your mood. Because today I was not in the best mood. I woke up just really, like, drained and, like, foggy, and I had nothing planned for my day, and I didn't know what I wanted to do. And the moment I was like, you know what, like, I'm just gonna go outside, even if it's just for like an hour, I feel like it can really help my mood and help me feel better about my day and myself, and, you know, make me feel more in tune with myself. And as I was journaling, I brought my journal out to really think. Let's see what I wrote here. I said, focusing on within is important because it completely changes the external. I just talked about that. Oh, there was an ant in my book that just died. I'm sorry. You can easily focus on the positive, just as easily you focus on the negative. People always say it's easier to be negative than positive, which I feel like is sort of true, but also I think it's kind of just instilled in us. Like, we see our parents do it, we see our friends do it, we see, like, our peers just around us always just being like, oh, like, I don't have this, like, why don't I have that? And I think it's kind of just normalized, you know what I mean? I feel like people normalize being negative, so it's easier for us to be negative, especially when everyone else is negative. Like, one negative Nancy can affect so many people. But anyways, and then, because I'm surrounded by beautiful nature, I started thinking about how there's all of these living beings and things and plants and ants and birds and bugs and like whatever just around me, and they don't, like, I don't know, there's just something so beautiful about a tree just sitting still and just minding its own business and just existing. And I kind of just wish that's how I could be. I wish I could be like a tree, because I can just sit there and exist. And who knows if trees have thoughts? I don't think so, but who knows? Because my brain just gets so loud sometimes and so fixated on the wrong things. And again, like, I always like get in this mindset where I'm like, oh my gosh, like I just feel so lonely, and that one thought completely takes over, and then everything else follows with it, and then it becomes true, you know? And I get in a really dark place where instead of me saying I'm so lonely, no one understands me, I realize like I have myself. I understand myself. Like, I'm not that lonely. Like, I'm not like just completely isolated. Like, I have myself, you know what I mean? And even if, so what if no one understands me? I understand myself. That's all that matters. There's people out there who don't know who they are, who don't understand themselves, and they project their insecurities onto other people, you know? And even if I feel lonely or misunderstood, at least I can understand myself, and I don't have to prove anything to anyone or, again, like project my insecurities onto anyone, because I understand myself, and really all you need is yourself. Yeah. Especially because you're gonna be living your life, like the rest of your life, with yourself. Your whole life is just with you, so you have to learn how to love you. You know? Does that make sense? Yeah, and I guess a part of me trying to learn how to love me is also a part of me trying to understand, or trying to practice flipping my thoughts and turning my life more positive, while also not trying to control everything so much, especially my external, because I have no control over that, but I have control over my thoughts. This looks like a gun. I have control over my thoughts, and I want to focus on the positive always. Yeah. Which I feel like was my initial like message on this channel. But I think I'm going to start posting more. Actually, I don't think. I'm going to start posting more. I'm going to aim for once a week. Maybe I'll make a schedule or something. But I genuinely feel like these videos are more therapeutic for me, not Audrey Hepburn, for me, rather than you guys. I feel like they really help me, and I hope they help you too. But honestly, my advice for today is go outside by yourself and just look around nature and embrace nature and embrace your thoughts. And even if you have negative thoughts, don't put any emotion or feeling onto them, but rather kind of dissect them and figure out where they're coming from, because thoughts come from something deeper, you know? I think my loneliness was stemming from me being in the wrong environment, me being around people that just weren't meant for me, or that didn't really understand me or make me feel seen. Anytime I tried to like force myself to surround myself by people that I've outgrown, I always feel that loneliness. And so that loneliness and that thought doesn't mean that I'm a lonely person and that I'm misunderstood. It just means that I need to be around other people and surround myself with other people. Or maybe I should just spend time with just close friends, you know? Does that make sense? Am I losing you there? Anyways, yeah. I hope you learned a lot from this video. Or maybe you learned nothing at all, but I hope I was able to spread some positivity and joy. Anyways, have a blessed day, and bye.